to 35 tomorrow. Chance of snow. Turning warmer Monday and Tuesday with highs from the mid-40s to the upper 40s. Chance for scattered showers Tuesday. And that's your forecast. I'm meteorologist Paul Trombley. Currently, it's 45 degrees.
Hastings College basketball is on the air. And this is the Tip-Off Show. Brought to you by Mary Lanning Healthcare. Your care, our inspiration. Now, here is the voice of the Broncos, Mike Will.
Spent a couple of minutes with Hastings head coach Dina Douglas. Hastings and Dakota Wesleyan semifinals of the GPAC tournament. And, Coach, you made it to the semifinals after a wild night on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a wild night. And I don't want to say unexpected, but, it really didn't register until at halftime. I was standing there waiting to go in the locker room and looked at the stats sheet and said that, and saw that we had 72 points already. And, obviously shot it really well to start the game, scored 46 in the first quarter, which is a very high number, and just kind of ran away with it. And anytime you can win a tournament game like that, you'll take it. And now we're on the road and hopefully have a chance to play well again today.
What was the key? What was the key to the offense on Wednesday?
Gosh, I don't know, other than just making shots. I mean, we made our first 8 of 10 threes is what someone told me. And, we were playing fast and what this kind of the pace that we want to play. And, it really felt like the first round of the national tournament last year when we played Ozarks at our place. And it just kind of took off on its own. And, those games don't come around that often when you feel that good about things on the offensive end. So we'll take it. And, now the challenge is, can you do it 2 games in a row? And can you do it against arguably a much tougher defensive team, much more physical defensive team than what we saw on Wednesday. So it's going to be a challenge today for us.
Anytime you score 116 points, everybody gets in the act. You have 7 girls that score in double figures.
Yeah, and I think all of our starters are in double figures, and we're still. Ann was back. We brought her off the bench just because she was pretty limited minutes, and we're going to do the same thing again today with her, and probably limit her minutes somewhat. Stella's had a sprained ankle, so we've kind of dealt with a few things. But anytime you can get 7 kids into double figures and get your bench a lot of good minutes, I think that's important as well.
All right, Dakota Wesleyan here today in the semifinals. We were here just a couple of weeks ago, and it got handled pretty well. We won the first game between these two teams, but the second game they handled us pretty well.
They did handle us pretty well, and we started off pretty good, and our press just wasn't very effective against them, and they only had 11 turnovers, which is by far a season low for anyone against us this year. I think the other low was 17 at Dort, and they have the best player in the nation. So the first time we played Dakota Wesleyan, we forced them to 26 turnovers, and that's probably unusual for them, but we have to definitely have more than 11 today, or we got to get out of our press quicker and try to guard them in the half court then. We know it's going to be a battle. We know that they're big and they're physical, and if we let them get comfortable in the half court, it could be a long day, so we have to use our strengths and hopefully just be better than we were the first game or the second time we played them.
they shoot the ball like crazy and rebound the ball as well, and they hammered us on the boards the last time around. And again, we're not going to probably win the rebounding battle, but we got to stay close.
We have to stay close. In the first half up here, we did win the rebounding battle. I think they only had 1 or 2 offense rebounds in the first half, and then I imagine they got chewed on a little bit at halftime because they came out after half and just went flying to the O boards, and we switched to zone just to try to slow them down offensively. And we made them miss shots. We just couldn't go get a defensive rebound then. So we know we have to do a better job on the boards. And like you said, we probably won't win it, let's be honest, just our size and the style that we play. But we have to keep it close, and then we have to win the turnover battle. We have to win one of the possession battles in order to have a chance today.
3 players, Emma Yost, Avery Broughton, and Riley Rosenquist, all in double figures, all over 20 points the last time we played them. We're going to have to slow down one, if not all 3 of them.
Yeah, the big 3. That's what we're calling them. The big 3 had a great game against us. I think they had 71 of their 95 points. They're all very, very talented. I mean, there's a reason they're the big 3. They're the reason they can put up a ton of points in a hurry. And, Yost is they're just all really good. But Yost got a lot of her stuff in transition against their press, and she's back in 2-on-1 situation, and she got a lot of looks that way. Broughton and Rosenquist are just good as well. So we know that we have to slow them down a little bit. We're changing a little bit defensively what we're doing in the half court to try to help us slow them down. And then we just have to be a little bit tougher. If things start to slide a little bit, we can't let it slide like we did the second game. We have to toughen up a little bit and figure out how to get stops and scores in.
How do we play this team differently today?
Well, we're doing 2 things differently. One in our press, just to try to make it even more chaotic, and mainly so we can get matched up quicker. Teams, how they're trying to beat our press now is just get it out as quickly as possible, and we don't get matched up, and then one pass and we're beat, essentially. So we have to do a better job of getting matched up quickly. In the half court, we have to provide some help off some other players to try to help on those big 3, and then we have to rebound the ball. So we know it's going to be a tall order, but it also should be a fun game. We're excited to be here again. We're excited to play in the Corn Palace. To be back in the semifinals, I think says a lot. And if we can go sneak out a win, play for a conference championship, we'll gladly take it. And we know we have to play well, and it's basically us against Dak and us against the fans and everything else right now. So we just have to go prove that we can do it.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Gina Douglas, head coach for Hastings College. We'll have more after this. You're listening to
Mary Lanning picks out people that are going to help support our mission and our values here at Mary Lanning. They want to recruit people that are continue to make us a strong organization and continue to provide that exceptional patient care.
There are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow and to learn.
We're 2 sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can.
You've been listening to The Tip-Off Show, brought to you by Mary Lanning Healthcare. Your care, our inspiration. Stay tuned. Hastings College Play-by-Play is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco Sports, Extreme Sports.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Brandon is super pumped about Runza.
Runza is so sweet.
Especially all their desserts.
Oh, those are the sweetest.
Chocolate, vanilla, and twist ice cream cones, 4 flavors of shakes, chocolate chip cookies, and ice cream sandwiches.
Literally sweet.
Aw, I love your enthusiasm.
Well, I love Runza.
So sweet of you. Come satisfy your sweet tooth. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years. And it is more than just another bar and grill. It is a Hastings institution. Do not miss Tijuana Tuesday, an all-you-can-eat taco and nacho buffet. Every Wednesday night is Wing Night, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken, on Friday for the prime rib and seafood buffet, and on Saturday for Bullseye's world-famous prime rib. On Sundays, enjoy the brunch buffet from 10 until 2. For over a quarter of a century, Bullseye's has been your go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Find Bullseye's Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. Buffet from 10 until 2. For over a quarter of a century, Bullseye's has been your go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Find Bullseye's Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
Hastings College Basketball is brought to you by 5 Points Bank, the better bank. By High Street Insurance Partners, looking out for you. By Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious. By Mammoth Sports Construction, do something big. By Mary Lanning Healthcare, your care, our inspiration. By Pepsi, delicious, refreshing Pepsi. And by the Runza Restaurants, homemade, fresh. Hastings College Basketball is also brought to you in part by Bob Sass Flowers, Family Medical Center, Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, 2nd Street Slammer, by the Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center, by B&B Cleaning, and by Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning.
I feel like from the time we were young, the golden rule was always something with being sisters in our house. They would always say, treat your sister how you want to be treated. And sometimes we did better at that than others, but
it only seemed right. You know, we both knew that we wanted to live close to family. And so we both chose to come back to Hastings. We have our families close. We have each other. We get to raise our kids together, and we both get to serve the community of Hastings. Mary Lanning picks out people that are going to help support our mission and our values here at Mary Lanning. They do. They want to recruit people that are continue to make us a strong organization and continue to provide that exceptional patient care.
there are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow and to learn.
We're two sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can.
At High Street Insurance and Financial Services, we are agents of change. We believe life is full of new opportunities, and we guide you forward with strength and confidence so together we can build stronger, more resilient communities, illuminating the path ahead where opportunities are always within reach. We do it for all our futures. High Street Insurance and Financial Services, located at 3606 Cimarron Plaza, Suite 280 in Hastings. Build stronger, more resilient communities, illuminating the path ahead where opportunities are always within reach. We do it for all our futures. High Street Insurance and Financial Services, located at 3606 Cimarron Plaza, Suite 280 in Hastings.
Nicole is having her favorite Runza salad.
The something something ranch salad.
It's the chicken bacon ranch salad.
But you can put whatever else you want around it. I'm here for the ranch.
I'm with you. Runza's homemade ranch is perfect. It's so good. A classic.
It's literally the only reason I like salad.
Great point. Come get a salad with your ranch. Try Runza's chicken bacon ranch salad today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sunday special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Edens Jr. from Watertown, South Dakota. Avery Broughton is a 6'1" junior from Corsica, South Dakota. Emily Yost is a 6' junior out of Wagner, South Dakota. And Riley Rosenquist is a 5'7" senior out of North Sioux City, South Dakota. So Hastings College and Dakota Wesleyan, tell you what, they like their basketball here. The fans were already starting to take their seats when I got here today at noon. They were already in their seats and ready for this 3 o'clock tip-off. So we're going to have pretty close to a full house. It's always a pleasure to come up here to the Corn Palace. We've been here, we were here just a couple of weeks ago, and it was not a very good outcome as Hastings lost the ball game to the Tigers by the score of 95-77. So the winner plays in the GPAC championship game on Tuesday against the winner of the game going on today between Concordia and Dort. Hastings College pretty well assured of a spot in the national tournament, despite what would happen today. If we happen to lose this ball game, I think Hastings would still be in the national tournament. But playing for a GPAC championship, obviously one of the goals for the Broncos each and every year. This will be a great game today between Hastings and Dakota Wesleyan. Thanks for joining us here on Extreme Sports, wherever you are. That game will be in their whites with their blue. Dakota Wesleyan and Hastings. Hastings going to be dressed in their black uniforms today. Dakota Wesleyan will be in their whites with their blue trim. Tigers will control the opening tap. Hastings going to start off with a man-to-man defense. Dakota Wesleyan, a team that averages about 78 points per ball game on offense. They move the ball down on the baseline on the right side. Pass comes out on top now. They feed her inside, going for the hole. A shot is up there. A traveling violation is going to be called. They get the ball inside to Emma Yost. Yost is a big old post player in there. That's their MO. They'll go to her quite a bit today. Yost is averaging 13 points per ball game. She's had games of 22 and 24 against Hastings in the first two games here this season. So Hastings with the ball. Here's Avila driving the ball down the lane. Her shot rolls off of the front iron. No good. Rebound comes down to J.D. Young. Young with the ball brings it to the near sideline. That's going to be Rosenquist with the ball. Hastings attacking. They get it into the offensive zone. Nagel has got the ball. Hastings will drop back and go man-to-man here as they lob the ball inside. Back out to Nagel. Outside the ring, down to Rosenquist. Comes across the top. That's J.D. Young with the ball. Now to Yost to J.D. Young. Back outside for three. A shot up there, no good by Broughton. And the rebound comes down to Hastings. One and done there for the Tigers. Hastings has to at least hold their own on the boards here today against a much more physical team. There's a shot from the outside. Good. That's a Jocelyn Miller hitting the three-pointer for the Broncos, and Hastings goes out on top, and now the Broncos with a steal here in backcourt, and a shot by Kissinger is up and in. A steal here in backcourt, a turnover on Dakota Wesleyan, and the Tigers will call a timeout early as Hastings has got a three from Miller, a turnover, and a two-point field goal by Bailey Kissinger, and Hastings grabs the early lead. 8 minutes and 37 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Hastings 5, Dakota Wesleyan nothing on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Mike Well back here at the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. The GPAC women's semifinals here today on Extreme Sports. 5-0 is the score. Hastings out to the early lead. Broncos pressuring here in backcourt. Dakota Wesleyan breaks it easily. Here's a Broughton at the other end. Her driving layup good. Dakota Wesleyan breaks that one easily. Broughton gets the easy field goal on the other end. 5-2 is the score. Hastings has got the lead. Broncos come back with the ball. They go to a Jocelyn Miller. Now back outside to McKinney Yates, dribbling left to right across the top of the key. Throws up a three-pointer. The shot's off of the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Avery Broughton for Dakota Wesleyan. Broughton brings it back on the right-handed dribble into the offensive zone. Here's J.D. Young with the ball to the far sideline. The ball's going to be lost out of bounds off of the fingertips of Riley Rosenquist. That's going to be turnover number 2 in the ball game now for the Tigers. Hastings has got the ball. The Broncos have the early 5-2 lead here in this one. Here's McKenna Yates with the ball. Yates will go down in the corner. That's a Kissinger. Down to Macy Bryant to Kissinger. Kissinger on the left side of the lane. Kicks her back out to Macy for three. Shots off of the back iron. No good. Rebound is brought down here by Rosenquist. Rosenquist now to J.D. Young into the forecourt down the near sideline. Out on the top, here's a Broughton with the ball. Now he's sent it over to the far side. A three-pointer put up there and in. Bingo from a different area code. Shaylin Nagel throws down the tray. And Dakota Wesleyan has come back to tie the score at the 5 points apiece. There's a kicking violation now on Dakota Wesleyan. Yates trying to get the ball inside to Bryant. A kicking violation on the Dakota Wesleyan. So Hastings will play things in. The Broncos scored the first 5 points in the ball game. The Tigers, following that timeout, have scored the next 5. We're tied up at 5 points apiece. There's a pass to Bryant inside down to Kissinger. Shots up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Yost. Abby Yost with a rebound. Near sideline now to Avery Broughton. Out to J.D. Young. Into the forecourt. The Tigers can grab the lead here with a field goal. Out on top, this is going to be Avery Broughton with the ball to J.D. Young. Down left side, that's going to be Rosenquist driving the ball. Her pass out on the wing is going to be deflected. Rosenquist grabs the ball back. Rosenquist goes inside. His shot is up there and in. Avery Broughton. Broughton scores. Dakota Wesleyan has the first lead, 7-5, and now a foul is going to be called as well. A field goal and a foul called here on Hastings. It's going to go on Bryant. That's going to be her first. They're going to the free throw line to try to make this a 3-point play. It's going to be Avery Broughton. Broughton is a 68% foul shooter in the season. Dakota Wesleyan is a team hitting 71% from the free throw line. Shot is up there. It's going to be good. 3-point play by Avery Broughton. And the Tigers are out on top now by a score of 8-5. They've scored 8 straight points here in the first quarter. Hastings with the ball. There's Avila. Goes over on the wing. That's Yates. Outside down to a Jocelyn Miller. Here's a Yates with the ball on the left side down in the corner. Kissinger has got it. She bobbles the ball, picks her back up. Now drives the ball into the paint. Kissinger throws it down in the corner. Miller for 3. Shots up there, no good. Rebound picked up on a hop here by J.D. Young. Young down to Rosenquist. Down the near sideline, 8-5 is the score. Tigers on an 8-0 run here over Hastings in the first quarter. Rosenquist with the ball behind the screen. Rosenquist drives the ball down the left side of the lane all the way to the basket, and she scores. Riley Rosenquist scores. 10-5 now. Tigers out on top of Hastings here in the first quarter. McKenna Yates gets it here over to a Jocelyn Miller. Out on top now, Gentry Marks into the ball game. Here's Yates for 3. Her shot's no good. Rebound, Dakota Wesleyan. Long pass down the floor to Avery Broughton. Broughton sends it out to J.D. Young. Bounces off a defender. A traveling violation is called. J.D. Young whistled for the steps and the transition. Third turnover now on the Tigers here in the ball game. 10-5. Hastings trailing in the ball game. We're in the first quarter. Coming into the ball game now for Dakota Wesleyan, Talia Hayes. Hayes is a 5'8" senior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 10-5. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Miller with the ball at the free throw line. Now to Kissinger spinning at the free throw line. Can't put up a shot. Gets it out to Avila. Takes the ball in the paint. Her shot is up there. No good. Rebound brought down again by DWU. Broughton with a rebound. Comes to the near sideline. Here come the Tigers. J.D. Young has got it. J.D. Young down to Malaya Estes, who's into the ball game. Outside down to Nagel. Top of the key. Swings it right side to Estes. Estes inside the free throw circle. Kicks her out here for 3. Shot good. Jalen Nagel hits her second three-pointer of the ball game. 13-5. Tigers on a 13-0 run here after Hastings scored the first 5 points. Here's Ann Bowes. Kissinger will go to the free throw line here for the Broncos. Boy, it's been a while since Hastings has scored. We scored the first 5 points in the ball game. Dak West calls a timeout. They respond on a 13-0 run here. And now Kissinger to the free throw line. Her shot is up there and the shot good. Bailey Kissinger is 75% foul shooter in the season. Hastings the best free throw shooting team in the Great Plains Athletic Conference at 76%. Next shot by Bailey is going to be up there top of the back iron. No good. So it's 13-6. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Pressure by the Broncos. Here's Hayes with the ball. Dribbles between a couple of defenders. Brings the ball in the offensive zone. Estes has got it. Estes now to Nagel. Over here to Italia Hayes behind the screen. Hayes dribbles the ball down the right side of the lane. Her pass to the near side is going to be too far out of bounds. Trying to get it to Malaya Estes. They threw it too far out of bounds. Turnover number 4 in the ball game now for Dak West. Hastings with the ball. 4:16 to play in the first quarter. 13-6. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Hastings with the ball. They move to the far sideline. That's going to be Addison Benaric with the ball. Now to Bowes for 3. A shot good. And Bowes from the wing on the left side hits a three-pointer. And the Broncos trail by 4 now at 13-9. 4 minutes to play. Here's a long pass down the floor, and the shot is up and in. Emma Yost gets the easy field goal after they break the Bronco pressure. Yost scores easily to make the score 15-9. Hastings with the ball. Here's a Kissner at the free throw line. Drives it toward the hole. Can't put up a shot. Back out here to Miller. Jocelyn Miller between a couple of defenders to the rack. She goes and her shot good. Jocelyn Miller scores. She's got 5 points in the ball game. There's another pass down the floor. Nagel has got it. Her shot is up there and in. Boy, they're chewing up the Bronco pressure here in the opening period. Nagel gets the breakaway layup. She's now got 8 points in the ballgame. The Tigers have scored 17 here in the first quarter. 17-11 over Hastings. Broncos have the ball. There's a Gentry Marks out here in three-point territory. Down in the corner to Bose trying to drive. Bose puts up a shot. It's going to be off of the iron. No good. Rebound Bose. Follow shot good. And Bose misses. Gets the offensive board in the putback. She's got 5 in the ball game. It's now 17-13. There's Dakota Wesleyan with the ball. Young takes it down on the baseline, and short jumper is up there and in. That's a Nagel getting the short jumper from the right baseline. 19-13. There's Bose at the other end. Her shot good. But was on the line, so a two-pointer by Ann Bose, left side of the lane. Bose now with 7. 19-15. Driving the ball to the basket there is Hayes, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Foul's going to go on the Broncos. That's going to go on Gentry Marks. That's going to be her first. We're going to have some free throws coming up here. It's going to be Hayes going to the free throw line. Talia Hayes, a 65% foul shooter in the season. 23 out of 35 coming into the ball game. She will toe the mark here. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. Talia Hayes hits the free throw. She's now got, that's her first point of the ball game here. Hayes will have one more. Second shot is up there. It's going to be good. Dakota Wesleyan has hit 8 out of their first 9 shots here in the game. Most of these have been breakaway layups after breaking the Bronco press. So they're 8 out of 9 from the field, 2 out of 2 from three-point territory. Hastings 6 out of 15 so far from the field, and 2 out of 6 from three-point territory. 21-15. There's a pass into the lane. It's going to be intercepted. The ball was tipped by Nagel, picked up by J.D. Young. Here come the Tigers back the other way. Rosenquist with the ball. Now they move it down on the baseline on the left side. Back out beyond the three-point arc. That's J.D. Young with the ball. Dribbles. Gives it here to Emma Yost. Yost swings it right side. The Broncos in the man-to-man defense. Cross-court pass comes over here to J.D. Young. Brings her back to the near side. His shot in the corner. Good. Three-pointer. Nagel hits another three-pointer. She's on fire. 13 points here in the first half alone. And the Tigers are out on top 24-15. There's Yates. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down here to Avery Broughton. And Broughton throws it to the far sideline. It's going to be out of bounds. A turnover on the Tigers. 5 turnovers now on DWU. 9 out of 10 for Dakota Wesleyan from the field. 3 out of 3 from three-point territory. And the Tigers have the early lead here over Hastings in the GPAC semifinals. 24-15. Hastings with the ball. Yates has got it. Out here top of the key. Avila drives it out the left side of the lane. Spins, puts up a shot. It's going to be good. Mariah Avila gets the field goal for Hastings. That's her first field goal of the ball game. 24-17. There's a Rosenquist with the ball. Long pass down the floor. They're going to get to Yost. Drives for the hole. She's fouled in the play. Yost goes tumbling down underneath the basket here. And she's going to go to the free throw line. Fouled in the play here by Bryant of Hastings. That's Macy's second personal foul. The students for Dakota Wesleyan right behind the Hastings basket here in the first half. And they're allowed right below us here. 24-17, Dakota Wesleyan with a lead. The shot from the free throw line is good by Emma Yost. She's a 72% foul shooter on the season. And Dakota Wesleyan is now 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Make it 5 out of 5 as that one goes down. So they're just about perfect here in the first half. They've missed 1 field goal. They've hit all their three-pointers, all their free throws. And they're out rebounding Hastings 9-3 here in the first quarter. Here's Avila for 3. Her shot's going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to a Broughton. Broughton out of Talia Hayes being pressured here in backcourt. She gets it here to Estes into the forecourt. Now in the baseline, and the shot is up and in. Rosenquist gets the field goal again after they break the Bronco pressure. 28-17. It has had no effect on Dakota Wesleyan so far in this ball game. Here's Avila. She loses the ball out of bounds, driving the baseline, taking it from the left corner toward the goal, loses the ball out of bounds right in front of the students. First turnover of the ball game on the Broncos. 28-17. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead. Broncos put up 40 points plus in the first quarter against Northwestern on Wednesday. They had 71 at halftime. The Broncos have 17 on the board here in the first quarter against DWU. There's Yost with the ball into the forecourt, down to J.D. Young. Out here, Rosenquist has got the ball. Hands it back away to Jada. 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock is off. Dakota Wesleyan going for the final shot here. Yost with the ball. Yost now to Rosenquist on the dribble. Takes it down the right side of the lane. Brings it to the near sideline. A shot for three is good. Unbelievable. J.D. Young throws up the three, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. Dakota Wesleyan with a 14-point lead over the Broncos after one. Dakota Wesleyan 31, Hastings 17. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
I feel like from the time we were young, the golden rule was always something with being sisters in our house. They would always say, treat your sister how you want to be treated. And sometimes we did better at that than others, but
it only seemed right. You know, we both knew that we wanted to live close to family. And so we both chose to come back to Hastings. We have our families close. We have each other. We get to raise our kids together, and we both get to serve the community of Hastings. Mary Lanning picks out people that are going to help support our mission and our values here at Mary Lanning. They do. They want to recruit people that are continue to make us a strong organization and continue to provide that exceptional patient care.
There are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow and to learn.
We're two sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can. Patient care.
There are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow and to learn.
We're two sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, we start the second quarter. The Broncos trailing 31-17. Hastings with the ball. There's Yates with it. Bounce pass goes inside. The ball's going to be tipped away from Gentry Marks. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Hastings' ball as the Broncos will play things in. 31-17. Dakota Wesleyan with a lead over Hastings here in the GPAC semifinals from Mitchell. Hastings with the ball. There's Avila around the screen. Dribbles it down the lane. Now we've got a foul called. That's going to be a shot clock violation. No foul called. Shot clock violation of the Broncos. A second turnover. Dakota Wesleyan in the first quarter, 11 out of 12 from the floor, 4 out of 4 on three-pointers, 5 out of 5 from the free throw line, and they out-rebound Hastings 10-3. Pressure here in backcourt. There's a pass that can be tipped, and it's going to be brought down here by Miller. Jocelyn Miller has got the ball for Hastings, running back the other way. Out here to Marks. Top of the key, gives it away down to Avila, dribbles the ball down the left side of the lane. Contact made. Shot is up there. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called here on Dak West. J.D. Young picks up the foul. That's going to be her first. Going to the free throw line will be Mariah Avila. Avila, 2 points in the ball game, 75% foul shooter on the season. Again, the Broncos, the best free throw shooting team in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Shot from the line is going to be up there and in by Avila. Hastings now 2 out of 3 from the stripe today. Broncos are trailing by a score of 31-18. There's the next shot. It's up there and in. Winner plays for the GPAC Championship on Tuesday against either Dort or Concordia. Here's a Rosenquist with the ball. Rosenquist, not a Nagel. Nagel brings it into the offensive zone. They feed her inside to Yost. Her shot is up and in. Emma Yost all alone. Yost taking it right to the basket and scoring. She's got 6 in the ball game. Now 33-19. Here's a long-range jumper at the other end for 3. Good. Gentry Marks hits a three-pointer just to the left of the circle. That's her first field goal of the ball game. The Broncos now down by 11. And now Dakota Wesleyan loses the ball out of bounds, trying to bring the ball up against the Hastings pressure. Rosenquist lost the handle of it. It goes trickling over the sideline. That's going to be turnover number 7 in the ball game for the Tigers. Hastings will play things in with 8 minutes and 39 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 33-22. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead here. Yates is going to inbound the ball cross court here to Avila. Sets and fires for 3. Her shot's going to be up there, top of the back iron, no good. Rebound Tigers. There's a Rosenquist racing it up the floor. Stops right in front of the free throw line. Her jumper is up there, no good. Jetty Young with a rebound. Young brings it to the near sideline, down to Rosenquist. Rosenquist, entry pass deflected away there. That's picked up by Hastings. Trying to get the ball inside to Avery Broughton. Here's a Bose at the other end. Her shot for 3, no good. Long rebound, Bose grabs the ball. Bose gets it into the hands now of McKenna Yates. Yates dribbles it down the left side of the lane as it knocked loose and is picked up here by Rosenquist. Riley Rosenquist with it on a turnover, pulls over at the arc, now drives it down the right side of the lane. She's hitting the play. No foul call, but the ball goes out of bounds. Marks got a body into her. Jarred the ball loose. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Dakota Wesleyan ball. No foul. 7:56 to play here in the second quarter. 33-22. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead here over Hastings. So playing things in. Here's Talia Hayes with the ball. Talia Hayes brings it out here in the three-point territory on the wing. Talia comes across the top here. That's going to be Estes with the ball down in the corner. Three-pointer. It's good again. J.D. Young hits her second three-pointer of the ball game. She's got 6. Dakota Wesleyan leading by 14 in this game. 36-22. The Tigers cannot miss here. There's Avila double team in the lane, and now we got a traveling violation called on Mariah Avila. Got the ball into some tall timber there. She was surrounded by Tigers, and she's called for the traveling violation. 4 turnovers on Hastings now, 7 turnovers on Dakota Wesleyan. Tigers inbounding the ball. Bose is going to tie up Hayes down here, but the possession arrow is pointing in favor of DWU. So Dak West will inbound the ball here in backcourt. 7:29 to play in the first half. 36-22. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead here in the GPAC women's semifinals. There's Talia Hayes with the ball. Hayes runs it all the way down the floor, driving down the lane. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes out of Bose for Hastings. And Bose, long pass ahead. Avila grabs it, shoots, and scores. Bose gets the assist. Mariah Avila gets the field goal. Avila has now got 6 points in the ball game. 36-24. Here's Estes. She has the ball knocked loose. Hastings has the ball again. That's Avila bringing the ball back. Avila waits for her teammates. Here's Miller with the ball. Miller here at the top of the key. Miller drives it down the right side of the lane, spins in the paint, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound brought down here by Estes. Estes down to a J.D. Young into the forecourt. They get it to a Shaylin Nagel. Nagel down to Estes out here in three-point territory. The Broncos staying with their man-to-man defense. Here's Estes with the ball. Back outside to Emma Yost for 3. She buries it. Emma Yost hits a three-pointer. She's got 9 points in the ball game. It's raining 3 balls here in this one. 39-24. Hastings trailing by 15. Here's Miller for 3. Her shot good. Jocelyn Miller hits her second three-pointer. She got 8 points in the ball game. 39-27. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Talia Hayes with the ball now for the Tigers. To a Nagel. Nagel now to Estes. She puts it on the floor. Dribbles down the left side of the lane. Throws her down in the corner for 3. Her shot no good. And the rebound comes down here to Hastings. That three-pointer by Hayes. Broncos throw the ball down to the floor here, and it's going to be out of bounds. Trying to outreach the defense back the other way, and he threw it out of bounds. Turnover number 5 in the ball game now for the Broncos. So 3 new players coming into the ball game. Avery Orth is one of them for Dakota Wesleyan. Seeing her for the first time today, the 6'4" and sophomore out of Alpena, South Dakota. We got a foul now in backcourt. That's going to go on Macy Bryant. That's going to be Macy's third. She's going to have to come out for the rest of the half. We got 5:54 to play here in the second quarter, and Bryant picks up her third personal foul. Non-shooting situation, so Dakota Wesleyan will play things in. 39-27. Tigers have got the lead here in the GPAC semifinals from Mitchell here this afternoon. There's a lob pass inside. They overthrow Orth. The ball goes out of bounds. There's be a turnover on Dakota Wesleyan. Tigers were 23-6 coming into the ball game today. They finished 18-4 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Hastings 22-7, 17-5 in conference play. Dakota Wesleyan the number 2 seed in the GPAC tournament. Hastings the number 3 seed. 39-27. Broncos trailing here in the first half. Hastings with the ball. Kissinger spins left side of the lane. Kissinger is double teamed. Her pass deflected down. Ball is loose, and we got a scramble on. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow playing in favor of Hastings. So the Broncos will play things in from underneath their own basket. Coming into the ball game now for the Tigers. Emma Yost is going to return. Orth checks out after a quick breather here for Emma Yost. Kissinger will inbound the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. 39-27. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead. Kissinger plays things in. That's Bose. And wanted to pull the trigger from 3. Does not. Bargan has got the ball now. Bargan to Kissinger. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to Rosenquist for Dak West. Rosenquist into the forecourt. She's double teamed right across the midcourt stripe. There's a pass. They get it away to Nagel. Going to the hole now and scoring is going to be Avery Broughton. Broughton scores. She got 7 in the ball game. It's a 14-point lead. 41-27. Tigers have the advantage. Here's Bose for 3. Her shot rattles out. No good. Rebound comes to Emma Yost. Down to a Shaylin Nagel into the forecourt. Nagel, she's going to take a 15-footer. That shot's out with the back iron. No good. The ball is tapped out. It goes to the far sideline. It goes out.
At High Street Insurance and Financial Services, we are agents of change. We believe life is full of new opportunities, and we guide you forward with strength and confidence so together we can build stronger, more resilient communities, illuminating the path ahead, where opportunities are always within reach. We do it for all our futures. High Street Insurance and Financial Services, located at 3606 Cimarron Plaza, Suite 280 in Hastings. Can build stronger, more resilient communities, illuminating the path ahead, where opportunities are always within reach. We do it for all our futures. High Street Insurance and Financial Services, located at 3606 Cimarron Plaza, Suite 280 in Hastings.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Mike Will back here at the Corn Palace in Mitchell. Dakota Wesleyan still hitting 71% from the floor in this game. They're 15 out of 21, including 6 out of 7 on three-pointers. Hastings 10 out of 26 here in the first half, 4 out of 12 from three-point territory. Tigers have got the 41-27 lead over Hastings. Broncos have the ball. Here's Bargan. Bargan from the corner, drives it to the hoop and can't put up a shot. Throws it over on the wing. Grabbed there by Yates on the sideline. Yates takes it to the elbow. Can't put up a shot. Here's Kissinger with the ball. Kissinger down the lane, puts it up the right-handed. Shot's going to be up there. No good. Rebound Broughton. Broughton out of J.D. Young. Young gets the ball to Rosenquist. Here come the Tigers with a 14-point lead here in the first half. Here's Avery Broughton with the ball. Down to a Rosenquist. Hangs onto it out here in three-point territory. The J.D. Young. She dribbles the ball out here. J.D. Young. Two-handed pass goes over to a Nagel. Nagel now top of the key to a Broughton. Dumps it off inside to Emma Yost. Now down in the corner for 3. The shot's going to be up there. It's going to be no good as Nagel jacks up the 3. We got a foul call on the rebound. That baby's going to go on Dakota Wesleyan. So Hastings will get the ball. 3 minutes and 41 seconds to play here in the second quarter. The foul goes on Young. That's going to be her second. Team foul number 2 on the Tigers. Hastings with the ball. Yates gets it out to a Monerick who's into the ball game now. Here's a Stella Heapy. Her shot for 3 is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Rosenquist. splits a couple of defenders as she brings the ball up the floor here. Tigers working with it now in the half court. Talia Hayes with the ball. High right side. Talia Hayes puts it on the floor. Dribbles to the free throw line. Kicks her out here to Emma Yost. Now they work the ball inside to Broughton, and we got contact made in there, and a foul is going to be called here on the Broncos. That's going to be the second team foul on Hastings here in the quarter. Here comes Avila back into the ball game. Bowes coming back in. Bargan and Stella Heapy checking out. The foul is going to go on Kissinger of Hastings. That's going to be her first. Dakota Wesleyan inbounding the ball down here. They feed it inside to Broughton. She has the ball knocked loose and is picked up by Hastings. 10 turnovers now on Dak West. Hastings with the ball. Here's Benerick. Her shot from 12 is good. Addison Benerick hits her first field goal of the ball game. Broncos are now down by a dozen, 41-29. 2:48 to play. There's a pass. Loose, picked up by Nagel. Nagel now to a Broughton. She dumps it off inside and the shot's up and in. Emma Yost, she scores. Yost has got 11. 43-29. Tigers with the lead. Here's Benerick with the ball for Hastings back in their offensive end. Kissinger has got it on the far sideline. Kissinger drives the ball to the basket. Jump pass down in the corner. Avila for three. Short, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and they're going to give the ball to Hastings. Last touch there by Riley Rosenquist of Dakota Wesleyan. Hastings will inbound the ball down here in the corner. 2 minutes and 22 seconds to play in the second quarter. 43-29. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Broncos get their 20 up on the shot clock. Here's Bowes with the ball. Again, Hastings shooting right into the basket with the students right behind it. There's Bowes driving the ball in the basket. Thought she was fouled. It was blocked out of bounds, and Hastings will play things in right in front of the students behind the basket here. Baseline left side. Yates will inbound the ball here for the Broncos. About 6 inches away from the student body section down here. Yates will inbound the ball. Yates looking, comes way out on top. That's Bowes. And Bowes at the free throw line, dribbles it on the left side of the lane. She stops there. Bowes throws up a shot, forces up a shot, no good. Rebound to Rosenquist. Rosenquist on the near sideline, and now a foul is going to be called here in backcourt. Bowes picks up the foul. First foul on Bowes. 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 43-29. Hastings trailing Dakota Wesleyan. These two teams have played twice. Hastings early in their conference season. In fact, I think it was their first conference game of the year. We beat Dakota Wesleyan 80-76 at home. A couple of weeks ago, we were up here and lost to the Tigers 95-77. It's 43-29 here in the quarter number 2. Tigers have the ball. Estes has got it. Back outside to Nagel for three. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Jocelyn Millen with the rebound. Now to Yates. Feeds it inside. That's Bowes with the ball. And Bowes, traveling violation. Bowes working against Nagel. And Bowes is hit with a traveling violation. Left side of the lane. So it's going to be Dak West inbounding the ball back here. Shaylin Nagel will inbound the ball. Bowes will guard her. Dakota Wesleyan will play things in. Rosenquist down the far sideline. Races into the offensive zone. Shoves off against Yates with no foul called. Rosenquist now drives into the basket. Her shot good. Gets away with a foul. Gina's not happy. Gets away with a foul and then scores. Rosenquist puts the Tigers out on top 45-29. There's a shot there and in. Bowes gets the field goal for the Broncos. 45-31. Tigers have the ball. 1:03 to play here in the second quarter. Here's Estes. Hastings still in the man-to-man defense. Bowes will pick up Estes. Estes gets the ball now to a Rosenquist. Free throw line extended right side. Estes with the ball. Nice pass inside and shots up and in. Nagel is chewing us up inside. He got 15 in the ball game. 47-31. Here's Yates in the basket, and she is knocked down in the play. Foul's going to be called here on the Tigers. Yates will go to the free throw line. Shaylin Nagel, 15 points for the Tigers in the first half. In the two previous games, She had 13 points combined. Had 9 points in the opener and had 4 points a couple of weeks ago. She's already got 15 in this game. Here's Yates in the free throw line. Her shot's up there and in. First point of the day for McKinney Yates. She's had games of 18 and 21 against the Tigers. Next shot is up there is good, so she bangs home a couple of free throws. Hastings still within striking distance here, 47-33, and now we got a ball that's going to be out of bounds here. Estes here on the near sideline. Got the pass and dribbles the ball out of bounds. A turnover on the Tigers. That's 11 turnovers on Hastings. Kissinger back into the ball game. Bronx is going to check out. Hastings down with the ball with 34.5 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Down by 14 points. 47-33. Yates is going to dribble it down the left side of the lane. Now to Avila. She takes it to the rack. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Broncos crash the boards. Bose grabs the ball. Her shot is up there and no good. Rebound ripped out of there by the Tigers. Emma Yost came up with the ball. And I think a jump ball was called. That's going to be the case. One official is going to call a foul. The other one comes in and rules a jump ball. The arrow pointing in favor of the Tigers. So Dakota Wesleyan will inbound the ball. 20.7 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 47-33. Tigers have the lead. They'll play things in. That's going to be Riley Rosenquist. Long pass down the floor. They get it to a Broughton. Broughton in the lane, puts up a shot and scores. Avery Broughton wheeling in the lane there and scores. She got 9 in the ball game. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Hastings with the ball back at the other end. Here's Yates down the left side of the lane to the goal. Her shot is up there. It's good, and she's fouling the play. McKinney Yates gets the field goal for Hastings with 1.2 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And Yates will go to the free throw line and try to make this a 3-point play. The foul is going to go on Broughton. That's going to be her first. So going to the free throw line will be Yates. Her shot is up there, and the shot is going to be no good. Rebound is brought down here by Dakota Wesleyan. We're going to have a foul called. A foul's going to go on the Tigers. That's going to go on Broughton for her second foul. And now going to the free throw line for Hastings is going to be Kissinger. So Yates missed the shot. Broughton commits her second personal foul, and now Kissinger goes to the line here with 0.1 seconds to go. Her shot is up there. It's good. Bailey Kissinger gets the free throw. She'll have one more. Now it's a 49-36 ball game. Hastings down by 13. Kissinger, one more free throw. Eyes the bucket. Shot is up there. The shot in and out, no good. Rebound to Yost, and that is the end of the second quarter of play. We've reached halftime here in the GPAC women's semifinals from the Corn Palace in Mitchell. Dakota Wesleyan, they cannot miss here in the first half. They've got a 13-point lead over Hastings at the break. Dakota Wesleyan 49, Hastings 36. You're listening to Bronco Basketball, exclusive coverage of Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Nicole is having her favorite Runza salad.
The something ranch salad.
It's the chicken bacon ranch salad.
But you can put whatever else you want around it. I'm here for the ranch.
I'm with you. Runza's homemade ranch is perfect. It's so good. A classic.
It's literally the only reason I like salad.
Great point. Come get a salad with your ranch. Try Runza's chicken bacon ranch salad today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care.
I'm John Butler, Funeral Director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
I became the manager about 1.5 years ago. Now what I get to do is, as the manager, I get to support my nurses and continue to help them grow and develop into fantastic nurses that give exceptional care. The favorite part about my job is being able to round with those patients and hear how great my nurses are. They say, oh, so-and-so is great, and talk about the great care that they are providing to them. I just love the impact that nursing can make. That's why we do this job. You know, it's for those positive outcomes. It's for those miracle stories. It's for the relationships that you build and the heartache that you feel for these families, but yet the triumphs that they have at the end. And they get to hold their baby because of the care that we provided here. And that's just incredible to me. And that's the whole reason I became a nurse. Mary Lanning Healthcare. Your care, our inspiration. That you feel for these families, but yet the triumphs that they have at the end. And they get to hold their baby because of the care that we provided here. And that's just incredible to me. And that's the whole reason I became a nurse. Mary Lanning Healthcare. Your care, our inspiration.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your home for healthcare since 1963.
All right, Dakota Wesleyan with a lead over Hastings here at halftime, 49-36. Tigers jumped down to a 31-17 lead after one quarter. They've got the 13-point advantage now at halftime, 49-36. Tigers hit 70% of their field goals in the first half. They were 19 out of 27 from the floor, 6 out of 9 on three-pointers for 66%, and they were perfect at the free throw line, 5 out of 5. Hastings hit 36% of their field goals, 13 out of 36, 4 out of 14 on three-pointers, 28%, 6 out of 9 from the free throw line, 66%. Dakota Wesleyan pounding the Broncos on the boards, 21-9. Dakota Wesleyan with 1 offensive rebound, 20 on defense. Broncos have got 4 offensive rebounds and 5 on defense. Leading rebounder for Dakota Wesleyan, Avery Broughton, she has got 5. Bailey Kissinger has got 2 rebounds for Hastings, and Bowes has got 4. Dakota Wesleyan has got 17 assists, 2 steals, a block shot, 13 turnovers in the ballgame. Hastings so far has got 5 assists, 5 steals, no block shots, and Hastings has been hit with 7 turnovers. And the score at halftime, 49-36. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead. Jocelyn Miller leading the way for Hastings. Miller's got a couple of three-pointers and a 2-point field goal. She got 8 points in the game. Actually, Ann Bowes off of the bench has got 9 points. Bowes has hit a three-pointer. And also a couple of other 2-point field goals. So Ann Bowes has got 9 in the game. Jocelyn Miller has got 8 points. Other scores for Hastings, Mariah Vila has got 6. McKinney Yates has got 4 points. Gentry Marks has got 3, and Addison Monerick, she has got 2 points in the game. Shaylin Nagel has got 15 for Dakota Wesleyan. She's hit 3 3-pointers here in the first half. Emma Yoshi has got 11. Avery Broughton has got 9 points. Dana Young has got 6 points. Riley Rosenquist with 6. Talia Hayes has got 2. And our score at halftime is Dakota Wesleyan with a lead over Hastings by the score of 49-36. 22-36. We'll have more after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
Again, Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead here over Hastings at the break. The score is 49-36. Winning this ball game will move on to play in the GPAC Women's Tournament Championship game on Tuesday night. They'll play at the higher seed, so Hastings would most likely be on the road if Dordt wins their game today against Concordia. That's in the other semifinal ball game. We'll check some scores. It's in men's play. Concordia has got the lead over Morningside, 47-40. So 47-40, Concordia's got the lead over Morningside. Women's game here. Hastings again leading or trailing Dakota Wesleyan 49-36. The other game, halftime score. Concordia's got the lead over number 1 ranked Dordt. The score is 32-29. So there's some other games going on. In basketball action, of course, a busy day today in the GPAC. Hastings College, a baseball team. They picked up a couple of wins yesterday against Friends University, winning by scores of 9-6 and 6-2. Broncos are now 6-5 in the season. They're playing 2 more games against Friends today. Hastings College softball team, they're sitting at 5-3. Broncos playing 2 games today. Down in Shawnee, Kansas, they're playing at Park University and Mid-America Nazarene. The Nebraska baseball team, they're now 5-3 in the season. They beat Auburn 9-8 in 10 innings yesterday. They're playing another game this afternoon. The Nebraska softball team, they picked up 2 wins yesterday, beating South Dakota State 8-1 and Tulsa 9-1. That game was in 6 innings against Tulsa. They're playing Oklahoma State again today. That's going on this afternoon. So that brings you up to date on all the scores. Again, the Adams Central basketball team, the boys team, is playing a district today. District championship game as they are playing at Ashland Greenwood today. So that brings you up to date on the scores. We're at halftime here, 49-36. Hastings College is trailing here in the ball game. We'll have the second half coming up next. You're listening to Bronco.
What is Mammoth? Excellent question. Mammoth is everything you need it to be. On paper, Mammoth is a modern master build firm dedicated to building the places where passion and community collide. We consult, create, and construct projects of every size. We are makers, movers, machine operators, artists, innovators, competitors, and builders. And there's nothing we can't do together.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Highland Dairy is more than milk. We're more than ice cream and more than yogurt. More than just dairy. We're the communities we serve. We're our employees. We're sustainers of the environment and regulators of food safety. Our values are clear because they have to be. Without them, we can't bring you the dairy products you deserve. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Looking for a night out that hits different? Head to the 2nd Street Slammer in Hastings, where the music is loud, the drinks are cold, and the vibe is always right. Shoot some pool, play some darts, or tear up the dance floor with live DJs spinning every weekend. Whether you are rolling in with friends or meeting someone new, the Slammer is the place where good times and late nights come standard. Open Thursday through Saturday. Come see why the locals call it Hastings' favorite weekend escape. That's 2nd Street Slammer, 2315 West 2nd Street. Let loose, live it up, slam into your weekend.
The Great Plains Athletic Conference is committed to being champions in the classroom, in our communities, and in competition. And we are also proud to be an NAIA 5-star Champions of Character Conference. To learn more about the GPAC, follow us on social media on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And watch the GPAC on the GPAC Network. The Great Plains Athletic Conference, academic and athletic excellence since 2000.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
For all of your professional, residential, and commercial cleaning services, call the trusted experts at B&B Cleaning Pros of Hastings. They have been in business for over 4 years, delivering professional services one clean at a time. Reclaim your time and enjoy a healthier, fresher home with a call to B&B Cleaning Pros. Their meticulous cleaning professionals handle everything from routine upkeep to intensive deep cleans, tailored perfectly to your schedule and needs. They focus on kitchens, bathrooms, high traffic areas, dust removal, and floor care. Give them a call at 402-519-4602. Stop in at 123 North Lexington in Hastings or visit them at bnbcleaningpros.com.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, Hastings College trailing here as we start the third quarter, 49-36. Got an update from Ashland. They've got 7 minutes to go in the game, in that district championship game. Ashland Greenwood all over Adams Central today, 59-22. Patriots are trailing as they battle for a spot in the Boys State High School basketball tournament. Ashland Greenwood has got the lead over Adams Central, 59-22. To get things started here in the third quarter, shots up and in. Avery Broughton opening possession of the ball game for Dakota Wesleyan. They score. Avery Broughton has now got 11 points in the ball game. The Broncos have the ball. Now trailing by 51-36. There's Kissinger going for the hole. A shot's going to be up there and in. Bailey Kissinger scores. She's now got to 6 in the ball game. 51-38. The Tigers back quickly. Shot in the lane. It's up there and in. Riley Rosenquist, she scores. Again, the Tigers break the pressure, and they've gotten some easy shots here at the other end, their offensive end. There's Avila. Her shot in the lane is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to the Tigers. Running back down the near sideline is going to be Nagel. Shaylin Nagel, who had the hot hand in the first half with 15 points for the Tigers. There's a Rosenquist. Comes off of a screen, moves to the right side, reverses the ball, gets it here to Emma Yost. Her three-pointer is no good. Rosenquist with the rebound. Her shot for the baseline is good. Riley Rosenquist scores. She's got 10 in the ball game, 55-38. And now we got a timeout, Hastings. Broncos call the timeout here with 8:36 to play in quarter number 3. We'll take a break with a score. Dakota Wesleyan 55, Hastings 38. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mary Lanning picks out people that are going to help support our mission and our values here at Mary Lanning. They want to recruit people that are continue to make us a strong organization and continue to provide that exceptional patient care.
There are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow and to learn.
We're two sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this. And we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here at the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. You're listening to Hastings College Basketball today here on Extreme Sports. Tigers jumped out to a 31-17 first quarter lead. And the Tigers now lead here in the third quarter, 55-38. Avila for three. Shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound lost there on the baseline. It's picked up by Kissinger. Her shot's up and in. Emma Yost had the rebound. She lost it. Kissinger was right there, and she puts it down through the hole. Kissinger now with 8 points in the ball game. 55-40. Here's the Tigers. Nagel throws the ball across the lane. It's going to be intercepted. That's turnover number 14 in the ball game for Dak West. Hastings with the ball. Kissinger has got it down. She drives the ball into the lane. She falls down on the play, and a traveling violation is called. Turnover number 8 in the ball game for Hastings. Dakota Wesleyan, again in the first half, couldn't miss. Hit 70% of their field goals in the opening half. 19 out of 27. They were 6 out of 9 on three-pointers. Tigers have the ball now as they work here against the Hastings pressure. They break it again. There's a pass to Broughton. Her shot is up and in. Avery Broughton, they've got the answer on breaking the Bronco press. Broughton has now got 13 points in the ball game. Tigers lead by 17, 57-40. Miller down to Macy Bryant for three. She drains it. Macy Bryant hits the three-pointer. That's her first field goal in the ball game and her first points in the game for Macy Bryant. She sat out a lot in the first half with a couple of personal fouls. 57-43. Here's Nagel at the other end. Her shot good. Nagel and Emma Yost working with the ball there. Yost gets the assist. Nagel gets the field goal. 59-43. Here's a three-pointer jacked up there by Yates. No good. Rebound comes down here to the Tigers. Rosenquist with the rebound. Down to a J.D. Young. Young gets it to a Nagel out here in three-point territory. Nagel gives it away. That's Emma Yost with the ball. Now to Rosenquist. Drives it down the left side of the lane. Her shot's up there and in. Riley Rosenquist. She has now got 12 points in the game. Yost has got 11 points. Broughton has got 13. And Nagel has got 17. Lead the offense here for the Tigers. There's a shot from the elbow by Avila. It's going to be off of the back iron. No good. 61-43. Dak West has got an 18-point lead over Hastings. Here's a Nagel with the ball on the high right side. They get it to the top of the key. That's going to be Emma Yost with it now. Yost fakes the three, dribbles it down the lane. The ball's going to be poked loose. It's recovered here. Nagel has got it right side of the lane. Gets it back out here to Broughton. Broughton out to J.D. Young. Young dribbling with the ball. Sends it left side now to Yost. She takes it to the hole. Her shot is up there, no good. Offensive rebound, Rosenquist. Her shot is up there, no good. And she's hacked on the arm by Miller of Hastings. Jocelyn Miller picks up her first personal foul. Team foul number 1 in the Broncos here in the third quarter. Coming in will be Ann Bowes. Here comes Monerick into the ball game. Here comes Gentry Marks into the contest as well for head coach Gina Douglas. Coming into the ball game for the Tigers, we're going to see Malaya Estes as she will come in. Going to the free throw line is going to be Rosenquist. Riley Rosenquist has got 12 points in the ball game. First free throw today is out there. That one rolls off of the left side, no good. Rosenquist, a 79% foul shooter on the season. He's got games of 17 and 22 against Hastings so far this year. He hits the free throw here. She's now got 13 in this game. And now the Tigers lead by 19 points, their biggest lead of the ball game, 62-43. Yates with the ball for Hastings. Drives it on the left side of the lane. Her shot off the window is good. Yates knocked down the plate. No foul call, but she gets the field goal. Yates now with 6 in the ball game. 62-45. Dakota Wesleyan with the ball. Nagel has got it. Nagel down to Estes. Now get it to Italia Hayes, who's back into the ball game. She drives the ball in the basket. Her shot no good. Rebound. Jada Young on her knees. She grabs it there for the Tigers. Keeps it alive. Estes with the ball. High right side. Estes puts it on the floor. Dribbles it against Yates to the basket. Her shot is up there. No good. Rebound is brought down here by Hastings. Marks with the rebound. Now to McKinney Yates. Right-handed dribble down the far sideline. Yates switches hands. Takes it down on the baseline. A jumper from 12 is up there. No good. Down for the rebound. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow pointing in favor of Hastings. So the Broncos will play things in underneath their own hole here. Coming into the ball game now is going to be Emma Yost. Yost returns. Rosenquist returns for the Tigers. 62-45. Hastings is trailing here in the third quarter with 5 minutes and 15 seconds to play. The winner will play in the GPAC Championship on Tuesday. There's the pass is going to be intercepted. Nagel took the ball away from Yates. Rosenquist now with the ball for the Tigers. Rosenquist around his screen. And we got a foul call. Oh, an offensive foul is going to be called. Offensive foul is going to be called on Emma Yost. She's the one that was setting the screen out here. She's called for the illegal screen. That's going to be 15 turnovers now on the Tigers. Hastings back with the ball, trailing 62-45. Marks has got the ball. It's now here to Yates. Now to Stella Heapy. There's Ann Bowes. The ball's going to be poked away from behind. It goes out of bounds, and Hastings will play things in. And now we're going to have a timeout on the floor. By the way, in the other game for the women, they're now in the third quarter with 4 minutes and some change left. Dort has got the lead now over Concordia. In the other semifinal game, it's Dort 42 and Concordia 36. We've got a timeout here, 4:46 to play in the third quarter. Dakota Wesleyan 62, Hastings 45 on Extreme Sports.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Hastings College trailing here. The women behind Dakota Wesleyan 62-45. Hastings with the ball. Bowes hands it away to a Yates. He nearly fell out of bounds over there on the far sideline. There's a Monerick down the right side of the lane. She stops, gets it out here to Heapy for three. Her shot no good. Bowes grabs the rebound. She lost it, and it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Dak West ball. Nebraska, they're playing the men's game out in California. USC got the lead over the Huskers at halftime, 36-31. USC 36, Nebraska 31. Men's college basketball on the West Coast today. Dakota Wesleyan with the ball. Yost with it down to the left side of the lane. Gets it out here to Rosenquist. She takes it down to paint. Her shot up there, it's good. Riley Rosenquist, she scores on a short jumper in the paint. She's got 15 in the ball game. 64 to 45 now. Again, a 19-point lead. Matches the biggest lead in the ball game for the Tigers. And Bowes with the ball out here in three-point territory. That's McKenny Yates. Yates brings it back to the center of the floor, dribbling with it now, fires up a three-pointer. It's going to be well off of the mark, no good. Rebound loose on the baseline, picked up there by Jada Young for Dak West. Now to Rosenquist down the far sideline. Riley Rosenquist with the ball, stops at the top of the three-point arc. They get it to Avery Broughton, out of Jada Young. Around the screen, Jada Young gives the ball here to Emma Yost. Now to Shaylin Nagel. to Yost down here on the baseline. Right side to Broughton. Feeds it inside. The ball's going to be tapped away from Yost. That's recovered by Hastings. Turnover number 16 in the ball game for the Tigers. Benaric with the ball. Now to Ann Bose. Open for three. Takes a shot. It's off of the mark. No good. Rebound Stella Heapy for the Broncos. Stella gets it to Ann Bose. He takes the ball down the lane. Her shot's going to be blocked down. And it's going to be recovered by Dakota Wesley. And Bose goes tumbling down. No foul called. Long pass down the floor to Broughton. Her shot no good. Marks with a rebound for Hastings. Marks down to a McKenna Yates. Out here to Benaric. A long three by Benaric. That's going to be short, no good. J.D. Young with a rebound. Young now to Nagel down the near sideline. Nagel with the ball to Shaylin Nagel, and now to out between the rings. That's going to be J.D. Young with the ball. Nagel has got it on the wing. Left side now to Emma Yost and Nagel. Drops it inside to Rosenquist. Circles around, takes the ball in the paint between a couple of defenders and scores. Brownlee Rosenquist circles on the left side of the lane, drove it between a couple of defenders and took it to the hole and scores. He got 15 in the ball game, and Gina wants to call another timeout. Timeout Hastings, 2:14 to play here in the third quarter. Dakota Wesleyan 66, Hastings 45 on Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years. And it is more than just another bar and grill. It is a Hastings institution. Do not miss Tijuana Tuesday, an all-you-can-eat taco and nacho buffet. Every Wednesday night is Wing Night, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken, on Friday for the prime rib and seafood buffet, and on Saturday for Bullseye's world-famous prime rib. On Sundays, enjoy the brunch buffet from 10 until 2. For over a quarter of a century, Bullseye's has been your go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Find Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
All right, back here at the Corn Palace, we're in the third quarter, 66-45. Hastings trailing here in the ball game. Here's a Bryant with the ball. Hastings with it on her offensive end, the bargain. They get it inside. That's going to be Kissinger. She puts it up the right hand. Her shot's going to be blocked down. The ball's recovered here by Dak West down the far sideline. Here come the Tigers back the other way. Estes with the ball. Now to a Broughton. She drives it. Now to Estes on the far sideline. Skip pass comes outside. The ball's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Kissinger. She takes off back the other way. Her shot is up there and in. Bailey Kissinger gets the field goal. She's got 10 points in the ball game. That's the 17th turnover on the Tigers. 66-47. Broncos are trailing here in the ball game. Rosenquist now to Talia Hayes. Down here to a Nagel. Skip pass comes out on top to Rosenquist. Rosenquist now to Estes. Back to the baseline. A jumper by Broughton is going to be no good, but she's fouled in the play. Avila picks up the foul. It's going to be her first. By the way, the season is over for the Adams Central boys basketball team. Ashland Greenwood beats Adams Central today in the district championship game in Ashland. The final score of 71-26. Ashland Greenwood beats Adams Central today in the district championship game. Avery Broughton, the free throw line. Her first shot is going to be up there and in. Broughton now with 14 points in the ball game. It's a 20-point lead for the Tigers. Next shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound Bargain for Hastings. Bargain gets it to a Kissinger. Kissinger brings it into the forecourt, drives down the left side of the lane. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good as she goes tumbling down to the hardwood, and a foul is going to be called here. It's going to go on Dak West. Talia Hayes picking up the foul. That's going to be her first. Kissinger will go to the free throw line here for the Broncos. Bailey Kissinger has got 10 points in the ball game, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line today. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. And Hastings pretty much guaranteed a spot in the national tournament that will be starting here in a couple of weeks. Despite what might happen here today, and right now it doesn't look good. Kissinger misses her second free throw, so the score is now 67-48. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead. J.D. Young with the ball. Young to a Rosenquist. Over in their high right side to J.D. Young. Down here in the baseline. Rosenquist with the ball. She's double teamed. The ball's going to be knocked loose. Bargan goes for the ball. And it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Dakota Wesleyan ball. Rosenquist had that one knocked loose. They had 3 players on the deck scrambling for it. It goes out of bounds. And they give the ball to the Tigers. So Dak West will inbound the ball down here. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Nagel looking to get things in. She does the Rosenquist. Now to Nagel. Her shot is up there no good, but she's hacked in the arm. Nagel shoots around 3 different Broncos. Had a position on her there, just to the right side of the basket. Raya Bila picks up the foul. That's going to be her second. Shaylin Nagel goes to the free throw line. She's got 17 points in the game, 15 of those in the first half. And the first free throw of the day is going to be off of the back iron, no good. She's a 62% foul shooter on the season. Coming in here, she was 23 out of 37 from the free throw line. Nagel's next free throw is up there. That is good. And it's back to a 20-point lead for Dak West. 68-48 over Hastings. Here's Bryant for 3. That's off of the mark, no good. Rebound comes down here to Dakota Wesleyan. Hayes has got the ball. Talia brings it across the midcourt stripe here at the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. J.D. Young dribbling with the ball. Now the Tigers will go for the final shot here in the third quarter. Rosenquist has got it. Now to Hayes. The J.D. Young, her pass cross court is going to be deflected out of bounds by Kissinger. And Dakota Wesleyan will inbound the ball in front of the scorer's table. 17.3 seconds to go here in the third. There's a Rosenquist with the ball to Nagel at the free throw line, and she is run over here by Jocelyn Miller. Miller picks up the foul. That's going to be her second. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos here in this quarter. No free throws. Dakota Wesleyan will inbound the ball. Shot clock is off. We're down to 12.1 seconds to play in the third. Tigers leading by 20, 68-48. Driving the ball is loose and be picked up by Nagel. A shot no good. Rebound comes down to Hayes, and she's fouled in the play. Talia Hayes will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on Bryant. That's going to be the 4th foul on Macy Bryant. She comes out. Here comes Gentry Marks into the ball game. Yates coming in. Going out will be Bargan. Talia Hayes to the free throw line. She is 1 out of 2 today. She got 1 point in the ball game. Eyes the bucket. Shot is up there. Shot is good. 69-48 is the score now. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead over the Broncos in the GPAC semifinals. Next shot is up there is good. Hayes cans a couple of free throws. 70-48. And now with 5.5 seconds to go in the third quarter, Hastings will come back with the ball. Yates has got it across the midcourt stripe. Yates tries it into the paint. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good, and that's the end of 3. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Tigers led by 13 at halftime. And now they've got a 70-48 lead after 3 quarters. So we'll take a break. Dakota Wesleyan 70, Hastings 48. You're listening to Bronco Basketball today on Extreme Sports.
Spring is finally here and it's blooming at Bob Sass Flowers. Shop our spring items featuring fresh tulips, beautiful mixed bouquets, and vibrant spring arrangements. Plus, spring home decor, silk stems to style your own space, and spring scented candles to make your home feel brand new. Refresh your space, surprise someone special, and celebrate the season of spring. We will also be having our spring sale March 16th through the 21st. We will have store-wide savings. Stop by Bob Sass Flowers, located at 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, where spring is in full bloom, serving Hastings and the surrounding areas since 1955.
When the lights go down in Hastings, the party starts at the 2nd Street Slammer. It is more than a bar. It is your weekend headquarters for live DJs, cold drinks, and nonstop fun. Whether you are here to dance or just kick back with friends, there is always something going on. big energy, friendly faces, and a night you will not forget. Open Thursday through Saturday at 2315 West 2nd Street. Do not just go out, go all out. Only at the 2nd Street Slammer.
As we come back, Dakota Wesleyan with a field goal. Avery Broughton scores right in front of the hole there on the opening possession of the fourth quarter. Broughton has now got 16 points in the ballgame, 72-48. There's a shot by Avila that's going to be short. Ball tapped to the corner. It's retrieved here by the Tigers. Avery Broughton with the ball here in backcourt. They get it to a Nagel. Nagel now to J.D. Young to Rosenquist into the offensive zone. Nagel has got it. Back out to the top of the key. Broughton. Hastings in the man-to-man defense. Rosenquist down the lane. Jump pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by Avila. It's turnover number 18 in the ball game for the Tigers. Avila down the lane. Her shot is up there. It's no good. She's ducked on the play. Foul's going to go here on the Dakota Wesleyan. Checking in on the other semifinal game right now in Sioux Center. They've got 3 quarters in the books. Dort has got the lead over Concordia. The score is 52-46. Concordia had the lead early, but Dort has come back. And the top-ranked defenders leading Concordia 52-46. That in the other semifinal game. They give the ball here to the Tigers. That was a turnover down here on Hastings. So the Tigers will have the ball, and then sliding down, we're going to have a foul called in backcourt. Hayes was bringing the ball up there for the Tigers, and she's fouled in the play here by Avila. Raya picks up her 3rd personal foul. She's going to check out. Here comes Bose back into the ball game. (72-48). Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead, looking for their second win of the season here over the Broncos. Here's Hayes with the ball. Now to Rosenquist, top of the key. They get it to the free throw line to Broughton. Her pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Kissinger. She drives to the basket. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Kissinger knocked down. No foul called. Here comes J.D. Young back the other way for the Tigers. Young brings it across the midcourt stripe. Gets it out in the hands of Rosenquist. Now to J.D. Young. Dakota Wesleyan still hitting over 65% for the ball game. They're 29 out of 43. And they're hitting 60% from three-point territory. Thus, the score. It's a 72-48. Tigers have the lead. Broughton gets it inside to Yost. Back outside. Here's a long-range jumper there by Talia Hayes. That's going to be no good. It misses the rim. So, a shot clock violation on the Tigers. Hastings hitting only 31.6% from the floor after they put up 116 points the other night in the opening round against Northwestern. Hastings is only 18 out of 57 today. 31.6%. We're 5 out of 22 from three-point territory. 22.7% after hitting 17 three-pointers the other night. There's a three-pointer there by Jocelyn Miller. Miller's now got 11 points in the ball game. The Broncos trail 72-51 here in the fourth quarter. 7:45 to play in the game. Dakota Wesleyan with the ball. Nagel has got it. Back out between the rings. They swing it right side. That's J.D. Young with the ball. Down to Nagel. To Young. Back out to Rosenquist looking to penetrate. Rosenquist with the ball. Now pass inside. And now they get the ball back and the shot's up there and in. Nice pass inside to Emma Yost, who gets it back to Rosenquist. She's ducked into play. She gets the field goal to go down. And she'll go to the free throw line and try to make this a three-point play. Rosenquist now is 17. Found in the play here by Bose of Hastings. That's going to be her 3rd. Rosenquist to the free throw line. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. Three-point play. 75-51. Hastings trailing. Here's Bose for 3. Her shot good. And Bose scores at the other end for the Broncos. He's got 12 in the ball game, 75-54. Avery Broughton to the basket. Her shot is up there, no good. Another 2 to the whistle. And that's on Macy. She's done. Macy Bryant's just fouled out of the ball game here with 7:09 to play in the game. Bryant leads with 3 points. So Macy Bryant fouls out of the ball game with 7:09 to play. Gina is giving the official a little talking to here on the near side. Gina down here at the midcourt stripe. A shot from the free throw line is going to be up there and in by Broughton. Broughton is now 3 out of 4 from the line today. She got 17 in the ball game. 76-54. Broughton's next free throw is going to be up there. That circles the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to a Miller. Jocelyn Miller with the ball for the Broncos down the far sideline. Broughton will guard her, driving to the hole. There's a foul call as Miller is knocked down in the play. So now Miller will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on Rosenquist. That's going to be her first. Jocelyn Miller to the free throw line for Hastings. She's got 11 points in the ball game. First free throw of the day for Miller is up there. It's going to be good. She's an 82% foul shooter in the season. In high school basketball this afternoon, Ashland Greenwood beats the Adams Central boys 71-26 in the district championship game. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Miller. 76-56, a 20-point lead for the Tigers. Going with the ball. There's a Broughton. She drives into the hole. We got an offensive foul to be called on Broughton. Avery Broughton driving the ball to the basket. Big collision there underneath the hole. And Broughton is hit with the personal foul. That's going to be her third. Hastings with the ball trailing by 20. 76-56. 6:39 to go here in the ball game. Miller with the ball driving the right side of the lane. Her shot's going to be blocked down, and then a traveling violation. Rosenquist got the block on Miller. Miller came back with the ball, and she's called for the traveling violation. Tigers will inbound it here in backcourt. Hastings pressuring back here. Rosenquist with the ball, dribbles once. There's a pass that's going to be knocked down. The scramble is on, and we got a whistle, and a foul is going to be called here. That's going to go on Emily Yost for Dakota Wesley, and that's going to be her second foul. Team foul number 3 on the Tigers here in the fourth quarter. A 20-point lead for Dak West. 76-56 over Hastings. The Broncos have the ball, though. There's a Kissinger, spins right side of the lane, takes the ball into the paint. Now to Miller. Miller moves to her left. Reverses the ball, gets it here to a Yates. Entry pass down low. Bose with the ball, puts it up there left-handed shot, no good. Rebound loose in the lane. Bose picks it up. Her 5-footer is good. And Bose, she scores. She's got 14 in the ball game, and there's a foul here in backcourt. Marks picks up the foul for Hastings. That's going to be her second. 76-58. Hastings is trailing here with 6:05 to play. Dak West will inbound the ball. JD Young has got the ball. Young now to Nagel. Nagel to a Broughton. Gets her back out here to a JD Young. Young dribbling with it out here in three-point territory. Rosenquist, high post to Broughton. Dumps the ball down low. Deflected away from Yost. Broughton gets the ball back here for the Tigers. Back outside to Rosenquist for 3. Shots off of the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Marks with the rebound. They get it away now to Yates. McKenna Yates into the forecourt to Ann Bose. Dribbles the ball down the lane. Bose runs into traffic, and a jump ball is going to be called. Arrow pointing in favor of Hastings, so we'll stay right here. The Broncos will inbound. 5.5 minutes to play. Here in the fourth quarter, 76-58. Hastings is trailing. Marks with the ball. Now to Bose for 3. Shot is up there. No good. Rebound brought down here by Emma Yost for the Tigers. J.D. Young down to a Shaylin Nagel into the forecourt to Jada out here in three-point territory. Brings it into their offensive end. Getting some instructions here from the Dak West coaching staff. 5:11 to go. Fourth quarter to go to Wesleyan with a 76-58 lead. Here's Yost on the baseline. She's double teamed. The ball's going to be knocked loose, and Hastings has got it. Yates has got it on the 21st turnover of the ball game now on the Tigers. Yates with the ball. McKenna Yates down the lane. Her shot is up there. No good. Rosenquist with a rebound. Tigers crushing the Broncos on the boards here today. Nagel with the ball to J.D. Young to Rosenquist. Out here in three-point territory. Down to J.D. Young. Swings it to the left side. That's going to be a Nagel with the ball. There's a J.D. Young picked up there by Kissinger. The Broncos stay man-to-man. Broughton has got it now. 6 seconds on the shot clock. There's a three-pointer by Nagel. Good. Nagel hits the three. He's got 21 in the ball game. And we got a timeout on the floor. A three-pointer by Shaylin Nagel. He's got 21 in the game, and the Tigers have a 21-point lead. We'll take a break with the score. Dakota Wesleyan 79, Hastings 58. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
For all of your professional, residential, and commercial cleaning services, call the trusted experts at B&B Cleaning Pros of Hastings. They have been in business for over 4 years, delivering professional services one clean at a time. Reclaim your time and enjoy a healthier, fresher home with a call to B&B Cleaning Pros. Their meticulous cleaning professionals handle everything from routine upkeep to intensive deep cleans, tailored perfectly to your schedule and needs. They focus on kitchens, bathrooms, high traffic areas, dust removal, and floor care. Give them a call at 402-519-4602. Stop in at 123 North Lexington in Hastings or visit them at bnbcleaningpros.com.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Hastings scored the first 5 points of the ball game today. Then Dakota Wesleyan went on a 13-0 run, and that's a lead that the Tigers have not given back here. Dakota Wesleyan now with a 79-58 lead over Hastings in the GPAC semifinals. We're in the fourth quarter of play. Hastings with the ball. Miller for three. Shot's going to be up there. Dances around the rim and down through the hole. Joshua Miller hits the three-pointer. He got 16 in the ball game, 79-61. And now we got a foul called out here in three-point territory. That's going to go on Kissinger. Kissinger picks up the personal foul. That's going to be her second. That's going to be team foul number 5 of the Broncos. That's going to send Dakota Wesleyan to the free throw line. Here's Rosenquist going to the line. She got 18 points in the game. She's a 79% foul shooter in the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. She's now 3 out of 4 from the stripe today. 80-61. Tigers with the lead. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. Rosenquist hits a pair of free throws. Broncos again down by 20 points here. Kissinger with the ball in the lane. Kissinger has it knocked loose, and a jump ball is going to be called. Broughton got in there for Dakota Wesleyan to jar the ball loose. Went down to fight for it on the hardwood, and the possession arrow is pointing in favor of the Tigers. So that'll be turnover number 9 in the ball game for Hastings. 81-61. The Tigers with a lead. 3:43 to play now here in the fourth quarter. Nagel has got the ball to J.D. Young, to Nagel on the wing, right side. Feeds it to Broughton. Her pass out on top is going to be deflected away by Kissinger. J.D. Young has got the ball to Rosenquist for three. Shot is no good. Rebound to Miller of Hastings. Jocelyn Miller down the near sideline. Jocelyn Miller dribbling the ball. Out here now to Mariah Avila. Gets it to a Kissinger behind his screen. Kissinger drives it out the left side of the lane to the goal. A shot is up there and in. Bailey Kissinger scores. She's now got 13 in the ball game. 81-63. Hastings down by 18 with 3 minutes to play. There's a pass that's going to be intercepted. Bowes has got the ball for Hastings. Bowes to the basket and scores. And Bowes scores. She's got 16. It's now 81-65. Hastings is trailing. Pressure again by the Broncos here on the near sideline. Dakota Wesleyan gets the ball away. Nagel has got it back out here in three-point territory. Rosenquist with the ball picked up by Miller. Double team. Rosenquist dribbling with the ball. We've got 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Rosenquist down the lane. Nice pass to Yost. Her shot no good, and she's fouled in the play. Foul here is going to go on Bowes of Hastings. That's going to be your fourth. And Bose now with 4 fouls. Going to the free throw line is going to be Emma Yost for Dak West. Yost has got 11 points in the ball game. Bose comes out. Here comes Yates back in. 81-65 is the score. Tigers have the lead. To the free throw line, Emma Yost. Her shot is up there, and the shot dances off of the rim. No good. The Girls State High School basketball tournament is going to get started this week. We'll have action from Lincoln. Hastings St. Cecilia will be playing. Pairings will be out later on today. Next shot is going to be up there. It's going to be no good by Yost. Rebound comes down to Hastings. The Broncos are down by 16 here. 81-65. Avila with the ball. Avila throws her down in the corner. That's Miller. She has the ball knocked loose from behind. And a turnover on the Broncos. And we got a 2 to the whistle back here. Turnover number 10 in the ball game for Hastings. Foul's going to go on the Broncos. That's going to go on Miller. Jocelyn Miller picks up her 3rd. That's going to be team foul number 5+ on the Broncos. So we'll walk to the other end of the floor and have some free throws. Rosenquist again will go to the charity stripe here for the Tigers. He got 20 in the ball game. Rosenquist eyes the bucket. Shot is up there. That one rolls down through the hole. He's down 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. So Rosenquist in the 3 games against Hastings this year, 17, 22, and now 21 points as she misses this one. 82-65. 2:12 to play. Yates with the ball. Yates goes to Kissinger down the lane. Her shot good, and she's fouled in the play. Bailey Kissinger gets the field goal. Bailey now in 15 in the ball game. And she'll go to the free throw line now and try to make this a 3-point play. Rosenquist gets hit with a personal foul. That's going to be her 2nd. It's now an 82-67 ball game, a 15-point lead for the Tigers. Hastings is trailed by as many as 21 here in the ball game. Kissinger's free throw is up there. It's going to be good. So Bailey hits the 3-point play. Bailey now is 16 in the ball game. 82-68. This is as close as the Broncos have been for a while. Rosenquist with the ball. Rosenquist goes over to Talia Hayes, dribbling left side of the lane. Out here to Rosenquist. 200 pass comes to J.D. Young. Now to Nagel. They feed her inside, spinning to the hole and scoring. There's Avery Broughton. Broughton has now got 19. 84-68, $1:40 left. Here's Kissinger to the basket. Her shot no good. Broughton with a rebound. Avery Broughton brings it to the near side. Here come the Tigers now. 90 seconds to go. Rosenquist with the ball, hands it away to J.D. Young. To Talia Hayes. Talia Hayes dribbles once, comes over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist has it knocked loose there by Avila. It goes out of bounds into the Tiger bench. And Dakota Wesleyan will inbound the ball off of the far sideline. Last check, Dort had the lead over Concordia in the other semifinal game. Here's a Nagel from the corner. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Kissinger. He brings it up the floor, and the ball's going to be tapped away. Goes out of bounds, and Hastings will play things in. So the other semifinal game is being played in the Sioux Center between Dort and the Concordia. The 2 winners will play on Tuesday for the GPAC Championship. There's a shot by Yates from downtown. It's going to be short. Now we got a scramble on the rebound. Jump ball is going to be called. They've got 1 minute and 14 seconds to play in Sioux Center. As we look in that ball game, Dort, the regular season champs and the number 1 ranked team in the nation, they've got the lead over Concordia 68-63. Hastings will inbound the ball here. Here's Miller to the basket. His shot's going to be up there, no good. Ball tapped around on the baseline. Hastings grabs it. Back out here, Yates for 3. Her shot no good. Rebound to Avery Broughton. 40 seconds to play. 84-68. Hastings is trailing here in the ball game. Talia Hayes with the ball. Down to a Rosenquist. To a Hayes. They work it down here to a Nagel. Skip pass out to Rosenquist. Now to Talia Hayes. The Rosenquist spins left side of the lane, puts up a shot, and scores. So another field goal. 86-68. 17 seconds to go. Here's a Yates with the ball. Yates to the far sideline is going to be lost off with the fingertips of Miller out of bounds. Turnover number 11 in the ball game. 12.4 seconds to play. 86-68. Dakota Wesleyan with the ball. J.D. Young brings it into the offensive zone, and that's going to be your final score. (86-68). The Tigers, they beat Hastings here in the GPAC semifinals. Tigers got onto that 31-17 first quarter lead when they blistered the Nets. They hit 11 out of their first 12 shots in the game. They hit the first 4 3-pointers. They hit their first 5 free throws. And Dakota Wesleyan got out to a 14-point lead after one quarter, 31-17. They go on to win today, the final score of 86-68. So the Broncos are now 22-8 on the season. And now they will wait to see what happens for the national tournament bracket. It's going to be released, of course, after the conference tournaments next week. So by the end of next week, Hastings will know where they're going in the national tournament. So this one doesn't end the season for the Broncos, but it does as far as the GPAC is concerned, as we lose to the Tigers today. Dakota Wesleyan now 24-6 on the season. And they'll play the winner of the game going on today between Dordt and Concordia. At last check, Dordt had a 5-point lead, 68-63 over Concordia. Now as we look in on that ball game, it's 68-65 with 11 seconds to play in Sioux Center. So we'll keep an eyeball on that on the post-game show. So again, the final score here in this one, it was Dakota Wesleyan beating Hastings today, 86-68. Stick around. The Bronco post-game show is coming up next on Extreme Sports.
Hastings College basketball has been brought to you by 5 Points Bank, the better bank. By High Street Insurance Partners, looking out for you. By Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious. By Mammoth Sports Construction, do something big. By Mary Lanning Healthcare, your care, our inspiration. By Pepsi, delicious, refreshing Pepsi. And by the Runza Restaurants, homemade, fresh. Hastings College basketball has also been brought to you in part by Bob Sass Flowers, Family Medical Center, Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the 2nd Street Slammer, by the Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center, by B&B Cleaning, and by Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Stay tuned. The Bronco postgame show is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
Spring is finally here and it's blooming at Bob Sass Flowers. Shop our spring items featuring fresh tulips, beautiful mixed bouquets, and vibrant spring arrangements. Plus, spring home decor, silk stems to style your own space, and spring scented candles to make your home feel brand new. Refresh your space, surprise someone special, and celebrate the season of spring. We will also be having our spring sale March 16th through the 21st. We will have store-wide savings. Stop by Bob Sass Flowers, located at 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, where spring is in full bloom, serving Hastings and the surrounding areas since 1955.
When the lights go down in Hastings, the party starts at the 2nd Street Slammer. It is more than a bar. It is your weekend headquarters for live DJs, cold drinks, and nonstop fun. Whether you are here to dance or just kick back with friends, there is always something going on. Big energy, friendly faces, and a night you will not forget. Open Thursday through Saturday at 2315 West 2nd Street. Do not just go out, go all out. Only at the 2nd Street Slammer.
The Great Plains Athletic Conference is committed to being champions in the classroom, in our communities, and in competition. And we are also proud to be an NAIA 5-star Champions of Character Conference. To learn more about the GPAC, follow us on social media on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And watch the GPAC on the GPAC Network. The Great Plains Athletic Conference, academic and athletic excellence since 2000.
The Bronco postgame show is brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning, in business since 1984.
All right, the Tigers win the ball game here today in the GPAC semifinals for the women. Final score 86-68. Dakota Wesleyan with the win. Again, the Tigers led 31-17 after the first quarter. 49-36 at halftime, 70-48 after 3. And the Tigers win it by a score of 86-68. Tigers ended up shooting over 60% from the floor today. They were 32 out of 51 for 62.7%. And the Tigers were 7 out of 15 on three-pointers for 46.7%. Dakota Wesleyan 15 out of 22 from the free throw line for 68.2%. After scoring 116 points against Northwestern the other night, Hastings can manage only 34.7% of their field goals here in this ballgame. They were 25 out of 72. The Broncos were 8 out of 28 on three-pointers for 28.6%, and 10 out of 15 from the free throw line, 66%. Tigers out rebounding the Broncos 41-23 today. 6 offensive rebounds for the Tigers and 35 on defense. Hastings with 9 offensive rebounds and 14 on defense. Avery Broughton and Riley Rosenquist had 10 rebounds apiece for Dak West. Jocelyn Miller and Ann Bowes had 5 rebounds apiece for the Broncos. Dakota Wesleyan with 22 assists, 4 steals, 4 block shots, 21 turnovers in the game. Hastings had 9 assists, 13 steals, no block shots, and 13 turnovers. And the final score was 86-68. Dakota Wesleyan wins the ball game here today. Tigers got 23 points from Riley Rosenquist. Shaylin Nagel scores 21 points. Avery Broughton had 19. 11 for Emma Yost. 6 points for J.D. Young. 4 for Talia Hayes. And 2 for Elia Estes. Hastings getting 16 points from Jocelyn Miller and Bailey Kissinger today. 16 also for Ann Bowes. So 3 players with 16 points apiece. McKenna Yates had 6. Mariah Avila had 6 points. 3 for Macy Bryant. 3 for Gentry Marks, and 2 for Addison Bederick. And Hastings loses here in the GPAC semifinals to Dakota Wesleyan, 86-68. Dakota Wesleyan will play either Concordia or Dordt in the GPAC championship game on Tuesday. Hastings now with a record of 22-8. We'll wait to see where they'll end up in the national tournament. The seedings and the bracket should be announced sometime next week when all the conference tournaments wrap up throughout the nation. So the season is not over yet for Hastings College, but they bow out of the GPAC tournament today as they lose to the Tigers for the second time this season, 86-68. We'll have more after this. You're listening to the Bronco Postgame Show on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
So again, the Tigers win this one today. Final score of 86-68 over Hastings. And We're looking at the other game in Sioux Center. It looks like that one has now gone final as Dordt hangs on to beat Concordia today by a score of 71-65. So Dakota Wesleyan will play at Dordt in the conference championship game next Tuesday. Matchup of the top-seeded Defenders and the second-seeded Tigers. So they will play in the Sioux Center on Tuesday for the women's championship. Men's side of things, it was Northwestern today beating Mount Marty by a score of 78-71. The other game between Concordia and Morningside is still going on. That game is going on in Sioux City. They were in the second half at last check, and now as we look on that, Concordia with under a minute to play in the game has got an 88-87 lead over Morningside. So Concordia trying to pull off an upset today against the regular season champs and the top-seeded Morningside Mustangs. Again, they've got 49 seconds to play in that game. Concordia is leading Morningside by a score of 88-87. So it's been a busy week. Tuesday we were in Grand Island. Wednesday in Sioux City. Thursday in Grand Island. Friday in Hastings. Saturday here in Mitchell, South Dakota. And we'll get ready for the Girls State High School basketball tournament that gets underway on Wednesday down in Lincoln. Hastings St. Cecilia qualifying last night with that win over Sandy Creek. We'll be there to bring you all the St. Cecilia games beginning on Wednesday here on Extreme Sports. But not a good day today for the Hastings College women. They bow out of the GPAC postseason tournament in the semifinal rounds. We lose to Dakota Wesleyan today by a score of 86-68. That'll wrap things up from the Corn Palace. I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon from Mitchell, South Dakota.
The Bronco postgame show has been brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings, Kearney, and Lincoln. Hastings College basketball is an exclusive presentation of Extreme Sports.
Texas Tech may be exposing this afternoon.
And I think it also kind of crystallizes some things for the Red Raiders. 2 victories, 2 covers, 2 overs, by the way, as well. The first 2 without JT Toppin, but against the Kansas State team in its second game led by an interim head coach and a Cincinnati team that has frankly just been flat out weird throughout this college basketball season. This was one where it felt like Texas